This is 7 National News, and in our top story. The UAE Vice President, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, has given the go-ahead for a number of ambitious development projects by the Investment Corporation of Dubai over the coming 3 years. Accompanied by Dubai Deputy Ruler, His Highness Sheikh Maktoum bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the ruler of Dubai was briefed on the design concepts and architectural master plans of the projects, with His Highness giving directives that the projects be fully implemented by 2018. Consisting of 800 rooms, suites and 250 luxurious hotel apartments, the Royal Atlantis Resort on the Palm will cost approximately $1.5 billion. The project will also house recreational, entertainment and services facilities built to the highest international standards. The first phase of the 8 billion dirham Dubai waterfront mixed-use project is expected to be completed by the end of 2016, and the first 3 phases of the project are to be spread over an area of approximately 820,000 square meters and will include parking spaces for 6,000 vehicles. The ruler of Dubai was also briefed on the One Zabil project, which will be located between the Dubai World Trade Center and Zabil Park, and will consist of 2 towers, both residential and commercial, linked by a suspended bridge. One Zabil will have an approximate price tag of 2.5 billion dirhams and will include 550 residential units, 2 hotels and 130 hotel apartments. The briefing also included the Warsan project located on Awir Road, which includes 2,100 residential units and a school that can accommodate 3,000 students. The first phase of the project is expected to be completed within 3 years with an approximate cost of 2.5 billion dirhams. Nearly 300,000 children went back to UNRWA schools at the start of the school year in Gaza and Syria. According to a report by Emirates news agency WAM, the UNRWA Commissioner General was quoted as saying that conflict has profoundly affected the traditional learning environment and delayed the academic year for almost 3 weeks. In Gaza, some 240,000 children went back to 252 UNRWA schools. Over 90 school buildings had been used as shelters for displaced people during the recent Gaza violence. UNRWA has employed over 200 counselors to support children, parents and teachers as they transition back to school. Additionally, the UNRWA is rolling out an innovative 3-phase approach with 7,800 UNRWA teachers trained to offer new methods of teaching, including an initial focus on psychosocial support and recreational activities. Following the damage or destructions of dozens of UNRWA schools, the agency has adopted a range of measures to ensure that the right to education is protected, which includes establishing schools and alternative facilities in safer areas, serving over 22,000 students, developing distance learning materials for students unable to access schools, and deploying psychosocial counselors to school premises. Dubai Police has announced that there was a slight decrease in the number of accidents during the 8 months of the year, totaling a total of 1,783 traffic accidents. However, there was a slight increase in the number of road deaths. According to the Dubai Police statistics covering the period from the 1st of January to the 31st of August this year, the Emirate recorded 115 road deaths and around 1,150 injuries as a result of the traffic accidents during the time frame. The figures revealed a slight drop in the number of accidents compared with the same period last year, which recorded 1,898 accidents, resulting in the deaths of 112 people, while 1,688 sustained injuries. According to the statistics, of the 1,783 accidents, 1,190 were crashes and 212 were run-over incidents. When considering the causes of the accidents, the figures revealed that 365 crashes were as a result of sudden swerving, just ahead of the 355 crashes resulting from the lack of space between vehicles. The figures also showed that the majority of the accidents took place during the night at a total of 936, whereas 846 crashes took place in the morning. Residents around Dubai Marina and JBR will be relieved to hear that the Roads and Transport Authority has announced plans to remove the road diversions this week, which should ensure smooth flow of traffic. According to the RTA, the traffic was mainly caused due to the closure of intersections on the Al Sufur road for regular traffic, and they have reopened the Al Habtoor junction over the weekend. The corresponding 6 junctions are expected to open in regular phases over the coming days. Due to the diversions as a result of the works on the Dubai tram, the 2-lane stretch was reduced to single lanes in large parts of the roadworks, which caused heavy traffic during rush hours. The announcement follows a recent tweet by the authority reassuring residents that the opening of the intersections should provide ease in accessibility to the area. Hussein Al-Banna, the Director of Traffic and Roads Agency at the RTA, was quoted in local reports as saying that the works are now in their final stages, adding that the new road systems with wider roads are expected to improve the living conditions and should help the daily commute for residents in the area. In the capital, there are more than 4,000 rental disputes reported in the first 3 months of 2014, according to the Judicial Department in Abu Dhabi. During the first quarter of the year, Abu Dhabi has seen a total of 4,042 rental dispute cases filed. Many of these were non-payment of rent to the landlords. It also included cases of first instance, appeal and cassation presided over by the rental dispute settlement committees. According to the Judicial Department of Abu Dhabi, they have already given verdicts for 2,983 cases, with only 26% remaining to be addressed. 75% of the rental dispute cases were due to overpayment claims, while 7% complained about the termination of a tenancy contract, 1% for subletting a leased unit, and the 8% cited a variety of other reasons. And with the weather gradually cooling down compared to the beginning of the summer months, the UAE Ministry of Labour's midday break rule, which prohibited outdoor work between 12:30 and 3 in the afternoon, came to an end today. The ministry's afternoon work ban has been running for 10 consecutive years, which also made it mandatory for employers to provide shaded rest areas for the labourers during the summer months from the 15th of June to the 15th of September. During the period, the inspection teams monitored the sites and issued fines of 15,000 dirhams to companies found violating the rule by forcing the labourers to work during the prohibited hours. As per the statistics from the ministry, around 99.88% of the companies complied with the ruling, also revealing that 56 companies were fined for breaking the rule. According to the Ministry of Labour, the ban comes in line with the integrated policies and initiatives of the labour market to ensure interests of both the production side and the safety of the workers. And finally, looking to other news, the hotly anticipated list of designers showcasing at Fashion Forward next month has been announced. A total of 22 designers across 20 catwalk shows will reveal couture and ready-to-wear collections at the Madinat Jumeirah in Dubai from 4th of October to the 6th. The fashion platform has previously held 3 successful seasons showcasing the work of Middle East designers and has brought together over 45,000 members of the fashion world. The event prides itself on being a fashion movement that highlights strengths whilst inspiring and nurturing industry growth.
From the beginning, when we really wanted to launch this platform, we really had the regional industry in mind. I mean, we've all kind of gone to New York, we've gone to Milan, and there's something inside of us that always say, I know, like, why can't we do this as well? And especially when you befriend these designers and you look at their talent and you see their passion, so you almost feel encouraged and empowered. And we really think that there's a lot of potential here in the region, and the designers have great talent to showcase to the rest of the world. And I think the world is really looking at the Middle East as quite an interesting place to see what's coming out of it.
Alongside the catwalk collections, the D3 fashion panels and talks will be led by international fashion experts, and the Fashion Garden will showcase 50 accessories designers from across the region. The lineup of top regional designers includes Essa, Ezra, Fern One, and the award-winning Golkar brothers.
Well, growing up and studying, we've always heard about the Woolmark Prize. And the Woolmark Prize launched the careers of Yves Saint Laurent and Karl Lagerfeld in 1954. And to be able to have won the regional and representing the Middle East in the finals in London is just an incredible achievement for us. So we're very humbled.